two wires of equal lengths, one of copper and the other of manganin, have the same resistance, which wire will be thicker? So we have two wire, copper and manganin, okay? So what we find, we have two different or dissimilar wire, and the resistivity of copper and manganin is not same. So this is to be noted, okay? So I'm writing over here, since the nature of wires given in the question is not same, okay? Therefore, their resistivity are not same. So we have this. Now, for copper, okay, we find length for copper equals length for manganin, okay? So the length of copper equals length for manganin, okay, from question, and they have same resistance. So resistance equals R and is same, okay, for both the wires, okay? Now we are asked to, okay, find which wire will be thicker, okay? This is to be noted. So in order to find or compare which wire is thicker, we need to find or compare their area of cross section, okay? So I'm writing CSA, okay, cross sectional area for copper, that is denoted by symbol AC, and cross sectional area for manganin, okay, that is denoted by symbol AM. So we have this. Now we know, okay, we know resistance R equals resistivity times length divided by area of cross section. So we have this, okay, we have this. Therefore we can write in this way, resistivity equals resistance time area, okay, divided by length. So we have this. Clear? Therefore, we can generalize this relation and write rho C, that is resistivity of copper, equals R AC divided by L. Let us call it equation 1. Okay, this is equation 1. Next, we can generalize this relation for manganin and write rho M equals R AM divided by L. So we have this. Clear? So we have this. Now, what we find is that, okay, we find that resistivity of copper, okay, is less than the resistivity of manganin. So this is what we find, okay, on comparing the resistivity of copper with the resistivity of manganin. So we find this. So we can write, okay, so let's call it relation 3, okay? Now from 1 and 2, okay? From 1 and 2, you can write in this way. Here we can write in this way. R AC by L. And we have this, okay? So we have this. So this cancels out. This cancels out. Therefore, we can write rho C by rho M equals AC by AM. So we have this. Clear? We have this. Now, let us call it relation 4. So what we find out is that, okay, from relation 3 and 4, we find, okay, area of cross section of copper, okay, is less than area of cross section of manganin, okay. We can see directly from this equation also, from 1 and 2, okay. Resistivity is directly proportional to the area of cross section, okay. Even though we know resistivity is fixed for copper and is fixed for manganin, okay. Since we are asked to find or compare which wire is thicker, so we find resistivity is directly proportional to the area of cross section of the wire. So from 1 and 2, we can show directly that area of cross section for copper is less than the area of cross section for manganin. Or we can simply compare equation 3 and 4 and we get this result. Therefore, we conclude that copper, okay, copper is thinner and manganin, okay, manganin is thicker. So what we find, manganin is thicker, okay, it is thicker in comparison to copper. So this is thin and this is thicker. So we have this.